There is money in it. There is no how you do not get the money. There is money.
A lot of people have fallen victim. Some of my family members, some of my friends.
I'm not proud of it.
Listen up, guys. We have to fundamentally change the way we think about scammers and how we deal with scams. Today's victims are everyday people like you and me across the African continent and beyond.
But this guy told me I should send my full details of my account. I said, no, maybe this is scam. The moment I told him that it's scam, the guy started insulting me and cursing me.
But who really is behind all these scams? And are we doing enough to stop these scammers? Or must we demand more action from our governments?
And especially the international syndicates know that there's very little chance of any African country prosecuting them in their own home country. So therefore, it's an easy target.
What was that? International syndicates? Let's dive right into that one. Welcome to the flip side. So get this. Nigeria just deported 200 foreign nationals from China and the Philippines who were accused of defrauding people on the internet. But what were they doing there in the first place?
We see some nation-state funding taking place in the east in countries like Russia.
The Russians, they are hackers. So we got those credit cards from them, either through their site or through chatting.
So now the Chinese involvement, which is now the new trend, and even setting up schools to train these young ones on how to engage in internet fraud, just started recently.
China? Philippines? Russia? This is some scary and equally intriguing stuff straight out of a James Bond movie. But other than deporting foreign actors, are our governments doing enough?
What we need is better cross-border collaboration. We need better funding. We need improved education of both the end users and everybody else in the value chain.
So let me try and get this right. There isn't enough money to stop the casual stealing of money via scamming operations, even though potentially hostile foreign governments are increasingly becoming a part of these scamming operations.
A lot of what we generally look or identify as petty crime are not so petty at all. It's part of an almost industrialized effort by larger syndicates to focus on gaining small advantages over a broader spectrum of victims, and ultimately that then is used to fund other criminal and even terrorist activities.
In fact, terror groups like Al-Shabaab are known for laundering a great deal of their funds through the African scamming industry. So from that perspective, can our governments truly afford not to invest more into stopping scammers, especially knowing that both the scammers and their victims are their own citizens?
I can't say there's an absolute lack of progress and effort. It's just not keeping up with the scale and the increase and frequency of these attacks.
So deporting foreign scammers is indeed a good start, but it's not enough. If we allow these scamming syndicates to settle, we will all become pawns in a game that is played out by global criminal networks at our own expense. And that is the flip side.